Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hai guys.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hai.
We're back on our schedule YouTube routine, which is we're sharing our stories and anything we interest to. So yeah, today is Sunday. It's weekend. We spend our day freely, maybe. And today we're gonna share something about our hobbies, right?
Right, true.
Okay. You guys already know us by watching our last video. So without any further ado, let's just start from me, maybe. Okay, yeah, my name is Fatina Takia, as you know. Hobbies. I have a lot. I have a ton of hobbies that I could share because since I was young, my parents are so excited to share about anything in the world. Not kidding, but yeah, they sure give me anything that I could learn or I could spend my day, spend my time to. Like I like to sing, I like to write, I like to play instrument, I like to do painting, I like to do sport and anything because I do really like to be busy. Yeah, I tend myself to keep on busy and busy. And maybe I will tell you about singing first because it is the most hobby. I mean, I interest in, yeah, you know. So when I was maybe in 10, like kindergarten, yeah, in the kindergarten, I already sing. I was tend to attend some of competitions, singing competitions, even though I'm not win, yeah, but I do really enjoy so much because I could entertain someone, entertain anybody, because when when I see people laughing or smiling or enjoying, I feel pleased. I mean, like, I'm so happy to see them happy. So when I was young, when I would already sing, I'm so happy that everyone could see me singing and be happy. Yeah. Okay, that's maybe kind of, yeah. What is the English? But yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, next. Besides singing, I love to do writing. When I was when I was maybe when I was young, I mean, I don't really like reading books. I almost hate it because like I don't interest at all to books. And after that, maybe like in junior high school, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to books and I read a lot. And I'm glad that I could meet books because I feel like I could be more free. I could imagine anything that I could. And yeah, that's the positive thing about books. And after I read, I'm into writing. I write almost everything like poetry, poem, and novel also. But it done it not done yet. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, I just like to write anything in books, typing in my laptop, because it could deliver my thought. So yeah, that's the reason why I love writing. And what else? Playing instrument. When I was in junior high school, I was attending what it calls course. Yeah, piano, keyboard.
Oh. Mhm.
So when I was junior high school, but it didn't last long. It
Oh.
already like it was maybe 1 month because I get bored so easily. So yeah, I quit. I'm sorry, it's my dad motorcycle. Um, anyways, after that, I tried to play guitar, and until now, I still learn. Yeah, I'm still learning, but I'm not that good, but I can. After instruments, play instruments, I do painting. Should I give a look?
Yeah, please, please, please.
I like to
Woo!
see it.
Masterpiece. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
You are so good. You are so
Yeah.
talented.
Oh no! Thank you so much.
You
I think
should.
oh, okay, yes. So I do interest to painting also. Uh, I was start painting from when I was little, like maybe before I joined kindergarten, because seeing, watching, and looking at some pictures make me feel healed. I mean, like I feel calm when I
Oh,
see some of colors are combined and colors are seeing one in one frame. It makes me like, yeah, I just feel calm when I see that. Oh, what else? Sports. Yeah, I do sports. I could play badminton. I was ever attending to a champion also. Yesterday I was when in SMA in Bondowoso did an event. I was being the
badminton.
candidate,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, being the player of badminton, and I won
Oh,
to the third. Yeah,
Oh,
that's really
congratulations.
great. Congratulations.
Uh-huh.
it was fun. It was fun. Everything is great. I love to badminton. Um, maybe that's it from me. Yeah, I have a lot of hobbies, I know, because I do interest at anything.
Mhm. Okay.
Maybe some of you guys have some questions for me, or
I want
Mm,
to add something.
yeah.
Yeah, something. Okay. I heard that you have a lot of hobbies, but
Yeah.
if you are asked to choose just one hobbies, then what it would be and why?
It's kind of
okay.
hard.
This is great. No.
Yeah, right. 'Cause I do like all of my hobbies, but if I have to choose one, maybe I would choose singing because it will be the easiest hobby that I could do when I
Mm-hmm.
was when I'm doing like painting or such playing instruments. I should have something to make that. And yeah, I should have guitar, I should have paint, I should have canvas and anything. When I do singing, I could just sing along,
Yeah,
just speak more. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
good
Maybe
choice.
yeah.
Okay. Probably last question from me. You say that before. You really like to sing a lot. So I just tend to give you this easy question. Well, for these days, what song do you like to sing like a lot for these days?
Um, I have a lot of songs, a recommendation songs for you guys. If you want to, please follow my Spotify instead. No, kidding.
Well, this is your playlist. We can like
Um,
exchange playlists or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah, we
please. This.
should. Well, my playlist is not updated yet, but one song that I sing a lot these days is Better by Atom, if I not wrong pronounce it.
Mhm.
It's Better by Atom. You should check. And maybe To the Bone by Pamungkas.
Okay, to the bone. Yeah, that popular song these days. I know.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
like it as well.
Yeah, the song is so good. Like I could listen to it 24/7.
Yeah, it is such
Right?
a masterpiece, right? Yeah. Okay.
So
Hmm.
maybe that's it.
Probably
Well,
that's kind of.
okay, guys, that's it from me, from my hobbies. And then next we have our pretty best friend again, our
Sweet.
Hannah. Hannah,
Hi.
Thank
you
you.
share
Um,
your hobbies for us. Take your time.
I would like to explain about my hobbies. But first of all, let me just reintroduce myself. My name is Hannah, but you just can simply call me Hannah. And I was here to tell about my hobbies, which is kind of surprising because you ask people like me, then I will be like kind of confused just to answer this kind of questions because I feel like I'm just a really monotonous person. Like I'm not the kind of person who like to explore a lot of things, but I will give it a try. So probably my first hobby is nowadays I would like to watch like documentaries. It could be like any kind of documentaries, but I prefer like history documentaries. I have been getting so interested with history nowadays, or for the past few months. I find the topic really, I've never been obsessed to one kind of thing. I'm not trying to say that I'm a nerd or something like that, but I just really enjoy it. Like it is the like videos that you can see on YouTube. It's not like ones where you have to think so hard about it, but it is a really like fun videos. You can watch it on the oversimplified channel on YouTube. As for example, I like to watch like videos like this because I feel like it is a really amazing just look back at the past and just know everything that has been going through in the past and understand about how that moment can bring us to the um present, the present that we are experiencing today. um is always involved by our past, and by it means that the whole world us. I also like to um, do it in the form of articles, not only videos but also articles. I usually read it in Historia or Terto.id. I think that we have the most interesting topics ever, and I just sometimes could not stop to read them. And that is probably what I have been up to these days, and I just really enjoy it. Um, for the second one is I like to read. I think that this is the habit that I have been carried since I was like child because ever since I was a child, I really like to read, especially the Bobo magazine that we all probably knew. Um, I used to be excited to wait for the new edition to come because it used to come every Friday. So when the magazine comes, I feel really excited and I feel like I was the happiest girl ever. And I just when I was a child, I just read it immediately, and I was kind of sad when I ran out of the things to read. When I have read all of them, I feel like I feel like I'm more sad, and I
Mm.
think that um is a huge part in my life, especially in building a literacy habit in me. But it doesn't mean that I'm that intelligent, because after I grew older, I feel like I getting more lazier and lazier to read. But I'm trying so hard to build that habit back, because it's really important, especially for us students who want to take our academic level to the higher one. And I have been trying to change my genre of reading into nonfiction book, because um, it is really useful. It is really beneficial to read this kind of books. I really enjoy the fictional one. It is really entertaining, and it really increased my um, sense of reading or something like that. But these days, I feel like I just really need to get into the non-fictional books. Like, if you know, um, there are books with the title Sapiens, or Atomic Habits, like all the science and the self-development book. Um, I'm trying to make like goals about how many books I have to read, but to be honest, until now, I feel like I'm still struggling to maintain my time and to be diligent in finishing those books. You know that all the amazing people in the world, like for example, Elon Musk, if I'm not mistaken, he reads like 50 books a year, or Bill Gates, I don't know. But these great people read a lot, like ton of books every year, and um, I think that I really impressed with them, and I really want to follow that path. So I'm just trying to start small with small habits, and I'm trying to rebuild all the reading interest that I had when I was a child. So I think I can say that it's my hobby, but it is also something that I'm also pursuing these days. And for my third hobbies, I think that I also like to um, like doing discussion with people. I think this a really exciting moment when you exchange ideas with people, when you get new lot of perspective in life. I think that it is such a rare moment that is not experienced on our daily basis. Like it is such a rare moment to have um a really good conversation with another people, like the one where you feel like you are really enlightened with the whole world, because sometimes we like do conversation, but to discuss is not just doing that, because when we do that, we get something to it. And I think that is one of the easiest way to obtain new knowledge without giving up so many struggles in it. When you study at school, you have to just consume all the really thick textbooks, which is really boring. But when you take it into a more casual conversation, really casual but also insightful conversation, it is all it will get more fun, and it will get more light for you to absorb. I think that is one of the best ways to learn, especially it can also be relieving for you, because um, when we discuss, we also hold social interaction, and as what I have said in previous videos, that social interaction will lead you to a sense of relief, or a sense of it is something that we all need. It is something that we need to fulfill as humans. And by doing that, you get first, you get um, knowledge, you get insight. And the second one is you fulfill your need as a social human, which is social interaction. Um,
Mhm.
these are a really few of hobbies that I have. Um, what I'm planning to do next is I want to explore so many fields I haven't explored before, because sometimes I really feel like I'm just way too attached to one field, and I just don't want to look at outside the world, you know. But I'm trying to explore new things and just give it a try, because there's a saying says you only live once, and
Yeah.
therefore to um you just have to like, life is only one, so it will be a regret if you didn't look at every single details of it and just be curious about it. Like, um I will do it because, not because I can do it, but because I'm curious, and something like that, you know. Sometimes we don't always have to be good in our hobbies, because there's a difference between our hobbies and our skill, or because when you start to take a lot of burden, like, I have to be perfect in this. If I like to sing, then I should be perfect in this. That is, I think, totally wrong, because when you start to put a heavy burden on it, it will not be a fun thing for you to do anymore. I think when it comes to hobby, you just have to enjoy it,
Yeah.
and just, yeah, yeah. I like to sing
Totally.
as well, but even if I'm not good at it, and I just think that is refreshing. What comes up as refreshing to me, I will consider it as hobby, no matter if I'm good or not. I think you
Yeah.
guys feel the same way too.
True. True.
I think
That's true.
that's all I can say about my hobbies. Um, it is a very short, isn't it? Does anybody of you want to ask questions, or even if not, we will move to the next person, which is there.
Okay. Well, probably a question came from my mind to ask you, because you said that you're really into like historical thing these days or a
Yes, I
few months
do.
ago. Mm-hmm. Then I'm just gonna ask you, what kind of history thing that you really into, or is it like, what is it, the England historical, or
Mm.
probably Indonesian itself, or what? You can explain it for myself.
So, explain it with me explaining it. Probably it will take like a, a more explanation of fast
Mm-hmm.
word, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It all started when I decided to take the social science major on university admission test, which means that I just have to learn everything that I haven't learned in high school, because I am myself a science student. And when I take that, I means that also have to start learn history. And in social science, you have um, learn about the world history, which is something that we have never seen before
Yeah.
as fellow science students. Um, I like um, the national history. It is something that we have learned from primary school, but for me, um, the international or the world history is something new. And when I look at that, I was like, wow, this is something I haven't ever learned before.
Yeah.
I learned something like the revolution of England, or oh no, the revolution of America, and the revolution of France, and about the World War, and about the Renaissance era, and all the things that actually really impressed me and really really fascinating to me. So um for the natural history itself, I start to dig more and more fact that I haven't ever um know before, because at the start we only learn the I only learn like the basic of it, and once I dig deeper, I start to feel like, oh, this is fun too. But about the world history, it is something that is completely new and really exciting to me, perhaps because history is something that is repeated and repeated again. When we were in the junior high school, we will learn about this, and in the senior high school, we will learn about the same thing. So it is no surprise, but when we talk about the world history, it is a really surprising thing, and it is a really also a more exciting thing. So
Yeah.
I'll say that I am more into the world history, but like nothing
Um,
in particular because I enjoy all of them, like about the war, about the Cold War, about the um civilization revolution in the Europe or in the America and all things like that. I think that you guys should learn about it too because it's really interesting.
okay.
Okay.
That's great. That's
Uh,
interesting. Okay, maybe one more thing. Uh, you said that you like to discuss
Yes.
with someone and or anybody. What thing, what topic do you like the most to be discussed? Like maybe about self-love or maybe about economic, politic or something?
Thank you for the question. There's nothing in particular really, but what I am more excited for is probably more to the social topic. Like if you want to talk about politics, I'm not really smart at it, but if you want to talk to me with it about it, then I'll be excited to do it, and I will also be excited to do all my research into it. But if you want to talk about economic, um, I'm more interested in politics. If I were given the opportunity to choose, I will like cover politics than economic. But yeah, I think if I would like to talk about anything in particular, but that's it. I'm more interested in the kind of stuffs when we talk about like we can talk about like politics, or we can also talk about the human rights or mental health, or any kind of stuffs. But for the overall, I would like choose like the politics more. I'm not really smart at it. It's just don't take reference for me. I just like to hear people talk about things, but I would like to learn about it.
That's great.
Yay! Thank you for the questions, everybody. Um, I think that that's my just the end of my session, and we will move to our last girl, which is that. Okay,
hi.
you can just start. Okay, I would like to hear about your topics. That would be really interesting to hear.
Okay, sure. Well, okay, first of all, let me introduce myself again. Ever since probably you guys haven't seen the video. So my name is Denofela Ramadhani, and you can just call me by Dea. Well, talking about hobbies, well, Fatina already said that she has a lot of hobbies that we can just mention all of it. And move to Hannah, she also likes to do like to hear someone discussing about something, and then also she really likes to know more about historical things, right? And for me myself, well, actually, I don't have any specific hobbies because I can tell that I do really like to challenge myself, as Fatina also talk about, because I think that when she presented about herself, but I was just like, okay, I think I found myself in her, and then I was just like, okay, it is really fun. And then yeah, well, if I can talk about my hobbies for myself, these days I'm more into writing and also read some articles. And then I also do like singing, even though I don't have really beautiful voice. Well, I just tend to, enjoy the vibes to sing those songs, and then well, um probably the other hobby that I like to do is I like to social myself. Like I like to socialize like a lot to to begin another conversation with a lot of people. Well, I don't know, but I just really found this really interesting ever since I am such a talkative person. I don't know, but I really like to talk with a lot of people that came from another country, also that has a lot of different personalities, and from that I can improve myself. Like I can improve my skills to learn like how should I treat someone when they're just like this, they're just like that, and then yeah, from that I know that every human being has their own type of thing, has their own personalities, and yeah, it's really unique to know them all. And well, talking about my other hobbies, I also do like play instruments, as Fatina said before. I don't know, but me and her is actually, we already met when we were probably when we were in kindergarten. Well, I don't know. Is it right? Um, yeah, there was a lot of competitions, and then when I was joining, I always saw Fatina like as my what is it called, as my
Enemy.
wait, help me. I kind of
Enemy.
forgot, but yeah. But I tend not to say enemy, but okay, just tell that she was my enemy before. But back then I was just like, okay, she's also my neighbor.
We're just close.
Yeah, I mean, you know the unique thing. Well, she has the same she has the same passion with me, and also she's my neighbor. It's just like double kill for me. Like, oh my god, why I found this type of person? I mean, okay. Well, anyways, back to the topic. Yeah, I was really into music. I think I'm still into music for these days. I still like to learn some chords on my guitar. And well, even though I still struggle to learn because my hands is not strong enough to to do the chords, because yeah, some of them are really really hard to do. But besides, when I'm already succeed to do one or new chords, I'm really proud of myself. Like, oh, finally, this chords came out from the guitar. Like, oh, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it could probably relate to Fatina. Fatina, you must be, you know the feelings, right? Okay.
We're struggling.
Yeah. Well, also, I've been learning guitar for about like kind of 7 or 6 months, and yeah, I'm still not good at it. Just I'm still a beginner. Yeah, because I learn really slow. And then what else? Let's talk about my other hobbies, which is singing. Yeah, as I said before, I really like to sing like a lot, even though I'm really shy when it comes to other people. Like I don't really like to sing in front of the people, but I just do really like to sing for myself, like for me and myself. And it could be like in a room, it already has me and myself and my soul. And yeah, I don't really like to sing if someone else is listening to me. It could be really weird, and I feel that it will be really embarrassing. Okay. I don't know. Well, talking about the singing thing, these days I'm more into Indonesian song and also the Japanese song. Um, yeah. Oh, Japanese song. Well, I can tell that for for the most likable song that I like these days is "Stay with Me" by I don't know who sang it, but I just like to sing it a lot. And what else? Oh, also I like to learn new languages. So far I can speak like fluently Indonesian and also English, but besides I'm also learning German and Russian, and I don't know I don't know, but I just really found them like really interesting. When the first one that I like to socialize with another people from another country, and then when they said that they are actually from German or they're from Russian, and then I was like, oh, привет, like, oh my God, this is really such a satisfying thing to know that, oh my God, you're the only one person that I know that came from a country that I'm learning from that language. And then, yeah, it is such a good honor to talk with them. Well, I don't know what else. Okay, let's talk about my other hobbies. Well, these days I also into writing. Actually, it's not these days. I'm really into writing since I was in elementary school. And then, yeah, I really like to write a lot of things that happen in my life. I like to write everything that people gave to me. I like to write what my cat did to me, even though I don't know, it is really random. I know, because I don't know, I just like to use those words that came from my mind, and then I applied them into a what is it? Into a story. Like it is really random. I know. You don't have to tell me because I already know it. Well, um, also, talking about the writing itself, I also like to read other people's poems. Oh yeah, anyways, I also do write poems. If I can choose poems that I like the most is Sapardi Joko's poems, but he already died. He already passed away. Rest in peace. I still remember those beautiful poems